So Parkinson's hand.
My name's Eric Showtime Shelton from Galesburg, Illinois, training at Rodrigo Pinero's BJJ and Peace Rap Muay Thai. My name's Eric Showtime Shelton from Galesburg, Illinois, training at Rodrigo Pinero's BJJ and Peace Rap Muay Thai. Is that good?
That's great.
And you can edit it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so let's keep rolling.
All right. My opponent's Mark Sancy. He's 7-0, I think, or maybe 6-0. I know he's a good wrestler. He's got a decent stand-up. I think he's well-rounded. I'm more well-rounded. I think I got more tools than he's got. I think he's just he hasn't really fought nobody, and for him to step up to this, to me is I think a little crazy, but it is what it is. I'm gonna come home, get my belt back, and do what I do. I always put on a show, so this is just another day for me. It's just another step, trying to make it to the UFC. So he's another stepping stone for me. So I'm just keep doing what I'm doing and take him out just like everybody else. So name's Eric Showtime Shelton.
And what's the next fight going to be?
It's going to be April 2nd at the River Center in Davenport, Iowa.
Who are you going to be fighting?
I'll be fighting Mark Sancy. He's 6-0. He's a well-rounded opponent. I think it'll be a good matchup.
How did you get into the sport?
I've been doing the sport since I was 19. I had a buddy that was in mixed martial arts, so he took me to the gym, and I got a beating put on me. So ever since then, I stuck with it, never left. I guess my favorite strike would be my straight right. I like to set that up and mix up strikes with that.
Who is your biggest inspiration,
I
Eric?
have to say my grandma Jeannie. She works hard for everything she has. So, I was raised in a working family. We all work hard and just try to strive to be better.
I'll ask you again. Talk about the team you're training with in preparation for your next bout.
I've been real active. I had a lot of fights this last year. I've been here for about 9 months. And I was there, I got here, it took about 4 months to find a good gym. And now I'm at Pete Spratt Muay Thai, and we've been working a lot of good stuff, putting in a lot of work, training a lot of different things that we did back home. I do a lot of movement drills, we work with my BJJ coach too, Rodrigo Pinero, and we just, we put in work every day. I'm always grinding.
Great. Do you like to stand with your opponents or take them down?
I started with the jiu-jitsu background, so I used to love to go to the ground, and I used to take people down all the time. Now, since I came here, and I've been working a lot of striking, I'm way more calm on my feet. I feel like, I would much rather keep it standing in this fight and keep the stand-up going.
Okay. What does it mean for you to be a fighter?
It's my life. I know it's a way to feed my family. I know I'm good at it, so. I thank God for all the gifts He's given me, and I'm just going to use them to the fullest.
How do you to be a fighter?
Fighting to me is it's everything. It's life. I've been doing it for so long, going on 6 years now. My family. I want to feed my family the best way I know how, and I'm good at the sport. God gave me these gifts. I'm going to use them to the fullest. So.
Okay, that's great. What holes do you see in your next opponent's game?
I think Mark Sancy. I think he's well-rounded. I think he's got a lot of tools, but I think nothing that I haven't seen before. I'm just going to go in there and be calm and just do what I do, put on a show. It's always showtime.
What separates you from other fighters?
I'd have to say my work ethic separates me from other fighters. I work harder than anybody I know. I'm in there 2-a-days every day. I've been, like I said, I've had a long fight camp, back-to-back fights. My last 3 fights have been going really well since I've been at this new gym. So I'm just going to keep the ball rolling.
If you could have one dream fight with anyone, who would it be? Living or dead?
I'd have to say my dream fight would be for the UFC title against Demetrius Johnson, and I dream about that fight. So I plan on, I had a dream knocking him out. So that's the plan. I'm going to make that dream reality. What
do you want to be remembered for at the end of your career?
I want to be remembered for how hard I worked to get where I'm at. I started from the bottom, so. It's just a story that I want people to look at and know that they can strive to be the best them they could be. So that's what I want to be remembered for.
That's a great answer. Let's do that one more time, but it's at the beginning. Say at the end of my career, I want to be remembered for.
I want to be remembered for working hard and getting where you want to be by doing what you got to do to get there. I work hard to feed my family, so I just think if you work hard, you can be the best you can be. You can reach whatever goals you want to reach.
What is your biggest accomplishment in the sport?
I'd have to say only being finished one time in my career, amateur and pro. I think that's a good accomplishment. I'm always in there to fight, so I just always put it all out there. I think that's a good accomplishment.
Okay. What do you do in your training that is key to your success?
I always put my 100% into everything I do, so I think that plays a big effect. And when I get in that ring, everything comes easy because I work hard in the gym. I feel like the key to my success is my work ethic, my backing, my fans, my family. They're always behind me, so it makes what I do easy. I put in the work and they back me up with it.
That's great. What was the best advice you were ever given?
The best advice I was ever given would have to be nothing's ever handed to you. You know, my grandma always told me you got to work hard for what you want. And it's from here, you know, from where I've come from, and it's proven me right. You know, I've been working hard, and here I am today, you know, fighting for my title back home.
Yeah. What is your biggest challenge, and how do you manage this challenge?
My biggest challenge is trying to be a good dad and doing what I have to do to succeed for my kids. You know, it's always hard to be the best you can be, but as long as you keep grinding, you can get wherever you want to get.
Eric, who are your heroes and why?
I'd have to say my heroes are my dad and my grandmother and my mom. You know, they always were there behind me. They back me up with everything I do, and they're great people. They all work hard for whatever they want. So, you know, it's not hard to follow their footsteps.
Sorry if I makes you different from other athletes.
I think my work ethic makes me different from other athletes. I train hard every day. I never let a day go by where I'm not in the gym. So I think that makes a difference when I step in that ring. I'm confident in what I'm going to do.
That's great.
I think my influence comes from all the gyms I've been to. I've been to a lot of gyms, took a lot from a lot of UFC fighters, a lot of high-level fighters, and I just take what I can get, and you know, I mix it and make it my own. So I think all the knowledge I've gotten over the years, I've just been able to make it my own.
All right, my man, is there...
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Fade to Black. They've been with me from the beginning. You know, my friends, my family, everybody that comes out and supports. I love you guys. You know, I'm coming back home. Hopefully this will be the last fight before you see me on the big show. I'm going to keep grinding and keep doing what I got to do to make it to the next level. So keep watching. It's showtime, baby. You know, Mark Sansi, I know you come to fight. I know you want to get this title, but I'm sorry, buddy. You just got to come home with me, man.
That's great. Yeah, people love that shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and he's a good dude. I like him, so
And,
I'm not gonna talk too much shit. Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's good for me.